Hello everyone and welcome back to another My Player Career Mode series episode. Today we have more matches with us here at Hanover 96, and I would say, again, we have a lot of these episodes where, since we are an outside wingback, some games we don't get the ball, some games we do. So the first game we have, that we end up getting a little bit of the ball, is against FC Kaiserslautern. And again, if I'm saying any of these incorrect, please do go ahead and let me know in the comment section below if you know how to correctly say and the clubs are facing, or even the club that I am a part of with Hanover 96. But again, we have gotten to a full head of steam into Bundesliga 2, playing that left wing back role in a 5-4-2 or a 5-3-2 type formation, and yeah, so it's been pretty decent. I would say from the last episode, we had a great showing in the beginning with 7.8, 7.7, 7.5 ratings there and roundabouts. Today, again, was just consistency and building that consistency with the club that we're a part of. And so I'll talk a lot about what happened with these games specifically. I would say our overall rating in these games were about a 6.5. So pretty mediocre, but what was more important is that we got good results out of almost every single one of these games. We got draws, we got ties, and we got wins. We got draws, ties are the same thing, but anyways. But yeah, so we did pretty decent through this entire period, staying consistently an okay performer. We had decent crossing attempts, like right here. I should have played into the air because below, when I played it driven into the ground, to try to get it to the near post, there's already someone there. I noticed a lot of these clips just me not being intelligent with my decision making, and seeing what was available. I was just trying to get any opportunity into the box possible because we were only tied 0-0, so I wanted to try to get something in the box, which that was a decent crossing attempt right there, and one of our better ones. And again, we're on this wing. That was the biggest thing that I think we need to work on, is our 1v1 attack. And that is an issue that I personally think is a weakness of mine in real life. So I would like to work on that within here virtually as well. But that's the biggest issue. Defensively, we've been decent. You'll see a game, maybe after the game after this, we had numerous amounts of interceptions. One interception key in the box that was very imperative for us to get the win, or even get the draw against the team we played against. But again, another draw for Hanover 96, and I will say that the league table, I forgot to mention what the league table is looking like. The league table is us at the end of this episode in 10th position, and we have about 13 to 14 draws, about 6 wins, and 6 losses. So really the issue is just our scoring capability. But there we get a good goal, so good start to get us back into scoring contention. And that's the biggest issue, is just we've scored about 31 goals this season and conceded 32. So it's not even our defense has been amazing, it's not even our offense has been, it's devastatingly bad. It's just we are drawing too many games. And here we get another opportunity in our second game of the episode against, I think this is, Paderborn. I thought it was Paderborn. And then we get another goal, 2-0 up. And again, you see our rating is 6.5, not the highest, but we are 2-0 up. Here's the key interception I was talking about against Mathiba, I think was the player that was defending me. And then I just decided to take it. And here's where I made a good decision here, but then I balanced it out with a bad decision. And a lot of these are those type of opportunities where I'm getting good decisions, but then I'm balancing them out with bad ones, and it can't be a 50-50 thing. I need to be making consistently good decisions if I'm going to stay in the starting position in a Bundesliga 2 team. And we actually get subbed out because of how poorly rated we played in that game. We played a 6.6, which is not bad, but it's pretty mediocre to be honest. And it ended up being that we won the game 3-0, so in the end, what needed to happen was a win, and we got that to happen, and we were part of that, even though we weren't an outstanding participant in that win. But yeah, that was the biggest takeaway, I would say, is we working on our 1v1 attack. If I was going to name this episode something, that would be what we need to do. And again, another opportunity there, and we just take it too heavy of a touch. it's also me getting used to FIFA's mechanics. Um, Even after how much I've played, it's still inconsistent at times with what I think it should be and what it actually is. But yeah, it's just getting used to it, getting better, and just building with this new team that's very vastly different level to Shamrock Rovers. Very quick. We're not the fastest player on the field either. We are pretty average speed, so we can't just brute force our way through the back line. But again, making good opportunities here in about the first half against this side, SVS, for the third game of the episode, and then just good play. And I would say majority, if I was going to make an assumption, and from what I've played with Hanover 96, most majority of our opportunities are through the middle, which would be, you could kind of say it's counterintuitive to a wingback system, but it still allowed us a lot of chances through the middle, because in a way it spreads out the offense we're playing against, and it also provides more space in the middle for those players because of that spread out offense. And then we get more opportunities through the middle because of that spread out option. So usually what we'll have happen is we'll play it to our striker. Striker will knock it down, whether through his head, through a pass, on the ground either. And then we'll work our way through the midfield, and that's how we get our options. Usually it's not through our opportunities on the wing, and usually most of the time we score is through our central positioning, which again counterintuitive, because you would think, well, we have a 5-back, we have 3 center backs in the middle, we should be doing better. But nonetheless, just something to get used to as we see Zayler on the Giants tifo in the field, in the stadium. But yeah, nothing much else to say. I apologize. I know I say it every time how inconsistent these are, so I won't apologize anymore, because it's just kind of how these episodes will be. And again, if you watch them, I am very grateful for that. And if you find that, well, they're too inconsistent and I want someone more consistent, of course, go watch their content. Because unfortunately, this is my most time I'll have available. I'll start again with my courses for university in June, and this is midway through May. So when that happens, I will have less opportunities to make videos, and the content may be lower quality, or may come out less as a result. But I'm gonna keep playing this even when the next, whatever it is, EA Sports FC or whatever EA makes as a predecessor, or not a predecessor, but a sequence after this, whatever game they make after this. I don't plan on getting it, at least unless they change something drastically. It's just I've gotten kind of FIFA fatigue and all these games that feel very similar. So what I plan to do is just to keep playing this career and to keep playing through, and hopefully the main goal is to one day finish it and to retire as a player for this, and then again make a compilation of all our best moments, talk about those moments, and talk about where we would stand within the hierarchy of legends in the game. But first and foremost, like I always say, this is meant to be what I would like if had happened at this point in my life if I was able to be a professional player. And especially at the moment with my injury, having the opportunity to play this is a little bit of a coping mechanism, I guess you could say. Still be able to play it in some way. But nevertheless, end of this episode will show the table where we stand for right now. Next episode will have more games, and I'm going to try to diversify the content. So the next episode will be a match, minute by minute look at our play through one of the games with Hanover 96. So a touch by touch analysis type thing for our next match. And I'm probably going to make that be 3 minutes halves. I may make it 6. I'll tell you when that happens. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching this episode. And again, I'm very happy for all your support for the episodes. And I hope I say that enough. knowing that even just one person enjoying the content is always very special to me, and one comment always makes my day a little brighter, knowing that people enjoy it. Even if it's critical, talking about what can get better, I always enjoy that too. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.